What's going on, vinyl community? It's Wes here from psychrocklive, back with another video. Today is real simple, straight up video. I'm just going to be showing you some recent additions of mine and some VCLT that I was sent by some wonderful fans of my channel. I'm going to go ahead and link their channels in the bio, or the description of the video, I should say. Check them out. They're awesome people. They're super just giving people. I can't believe how nice everybody's been on my channel. Real quick, once again, like always, contest is still open. We're getting closer and closer. If I reach the goal, that's great, but if I don't, that's no problem too, because we can just, cut it off a little before, but people are still entering, so, the contest is going to keep going. But I'm just going to try to shred through these new additions and then talk a little bit about VCLT and get out of here. But first record I ordered this on eBay. It was cheap. It's one of my favorite indie albums, and that's Always, self-titled. Now it's always, the band is Always, but they spell it with like 2 V's to kind of make a W, which I think is really neat. Canadian indie band, one of my favorites, female vocalist. This is definitely not the best pressing of this album, but it was super cheap on eBay, so I just went ahead and got it just so I have it, and I've listened to it about a zillion times since I got it. Next one, really exciting find for me. Like I said, these are in no particular order. This is another online order of mine though. Aerosmith Pump. That's a pretty nice copy. I'd say the sleeve is about a VG, and the record said VG, but it's definitely a VG plus. Fantastic album. One of the last Aerosmith I need. I'm starting to get even their later stuff now. I still need those 2 classics live. I really want to get those either on vinyl or even CD if I can run into them. But this is a first press. These do go for a little bit of money just because it's 1989 and those records from 89 are just a little bit hard to come by. However, I got a good deal on this. I paid 20 bucks total. That included shipping for this. And it's clean enough to have. Maybe I'll get a reissue someday, but for now, this is just absolutely perfect. All I need. Next one, this is one I grabbed yesterday from a record store. It's 10 bucks, and that's actually a pretty good deal. I did some cataloging. It's the Zombies' first album, and it's a mono issue on the Parrot label. Real nice, real nice. I've yet to listen to this. I'm going to clean it up a little bit, but I just don't see the zombie stuff much, so having this in my collection, I thought it was pretty neat. Another great one that I picked up is the Best of Strawberry Alarm Clock. You guys know I'm a psych guy. You guys know I love Strawberry Alarm Clock for whatever reason. They're a little cheesy, but it's on uni. I paid 5 bucks for it, and it's in the shrink wrap. It's in pretty good shape. There is, I don't know if you can see it maybe on camera, there is a pretty significant amount of groove wear on Incense and Peppermints. Another one I paid, I think 5 for, is a shrink-free Highway. The cover's in pretty good shape in the shrink. There's a little dirt back here, but don't be fooled. The record's only like a VG. It's a first, I believe. It needs cleaned up on A&M. But this is my first free album, man. I do not see free often, if at all. And I'd love to get Fire and Water and a lot of their stuff. I love Bad Company. Paul Rodgers is fantastic. But I really have yet to listen to this album too much. I've heard a handful of songs on here, but I'm excited to clean this up and spin this today. I got these yesterday, so I'm posting this video and I'm going to clean them and edit this video and give these all a listen. So yeah, free Highway. I think it's going to be a good one. Next one is an album I'm kind of familiar with. I hear a lot about this album. Everybody says it's amazing, so I figured it's time to buy it. It's an immaculate copy of Reach the Beach by The Fix. Super, super clean. The vinyl itself is unbelievably nice. But I've heard a few songs on this, and I haven't given it a spin yet just because I've been busy with work. But super clean copy. I saw for like 5 bucks. I had to pick it up. Next up is a great funk soul type record, Go For Your Guns by the Isley Brothers. Isley Brothers are great though. They have an awesome discography. This is a real nice copy I got for super cheap. Can't complain. The next one I got is something I've never heard of, and it's in really awful shape. But you'll see why I did it here. This is Melissa Manchester, Melissa, original master recording. This was $1, and the cover is really, really, really beat up. But the record itself is in absolutely perfect shape. I don't even think it's played. I didn't play it yet. It looks unbelievable. Original master. But for $1, any MoFi that is decent, I'll buy. I know this is so chewed, but for $1 a MoFi, give it a shot. If you don't like it, get rid of it. That's most of my newest additions. I think I'm forgetting a few, but that's enough of them. I'm going to go ahead and show you some VCLT now. This is my first round of VCLT. I have sent out one, and I'm getting ready to send out maybe 1 or 2 more. I sent one to OddboxTopper. If you guys don't know him, check him out. It's an awesome channel. The nicest guy with an absolutely phenomenal music taste. But let's go ahead, and I'm going to show you the VCLT that I got, and I'm going to link it with the channel. All right, so the first 2, I have 3 albums total. 2 were from the same person, and I have 1 more. This is from my good friend, the Happyhippy. Entered my contest. Awesome guy. Sent me some records that he didn't need anymore. I knew he was probably going to send me 1, but he sent this as a bonus. This was Emerson, Lake and Powell. I haven't listened to this album yet. It's in really nice Polydor copy. The record's in almost perfect shape. But I love Emerson, Lake and Palmer, and this is just a little bit different. I have not gotten a chance to play this yet, but hopefully we get some good drumming and some, wicked shit. I don't have this though, so this is an awesome addition from him. And then the meat and potatoes of what he sent me was Grateful Dead Set. He upgraded this copy, and this copy is, I think, still in pretty decent shape. It still has a good bit of life left in it, a little ring wear, and records have some, some scratching all over, but nothing super deep. It's a 2 LP. And he sent me some good words that I want to reciprocate on this channel. Is that the word I'm looking for? Anyway, not reciprocate. I want to reiterate. That's it. There it is. He was telling me how Dead Records, as in the spirit of Jerry Garcia, he doesn't like to sell them. Obviously buy them, but he doesn't like to sell them because he thinks that he would have wanted it to give them away. So he shot me this Dead set after he upgraded this copy, and that inspires me to maybe take a Dead record that I see and pass it on to somebody who has not yet heard it. Just food for thought. I think it's great though. But Dead set from Happyhippy, as well as that Emerson, Lake and Powell. Awesome stuff. Thank you so much, my friend. Next record is from another buddy of mine. His name is HubTunes. Awesome channel, cool stuff. And this is a really funny backstory. He entered the contest with this record, and he showed this record that has a lot of ring wear and a little bit of record damage, but mostly it just has this immense amount of ring wear. And I just posted my jazz favorites video, and I'm talking about Miles Davis and how bad I want in a silent way. And he enters this contest with this beat up in a silent way, and he talks about how he's, has another copy. And I hit him up, and I'm like, if you'd ever want to get rid of that, I'd buy it, or whatever. And he went ahead and sent me this. He sent me the ring-worn copy of In a Silent Way. Personally, I think this cover looks cool with the ring wear. I just think it looks super vintage and old, and you could still see Miles on there, and it's just such a basic, straight-up cover. I just think it's awesome. It's a slightly later pressing on, like, the, early to mid-70s Columbia, once you get away from, like, the eyes on the side. But it has a bit of wear on it. I still need to give it a really good cleaning. I have played it. It's totally playable. And honestly, I've had so much enjoyable listening with this album. And I'm really, really thankful that he sent this, because this is one I've been looking for so long. Maybe my favorite Miles Davis piece. But this has been on my turntable nonstop, buddy. So thank you. Thank you both. And then one person I still want to shout out. We're having a little bit of an issue because he sent me some VCLT almost 2 weeks ago, and it hasn't arrived. And we're a little bit worried that the mail system, if anybody's watching this in the U.S., I'm sure you probably know that the USPS, United States Postal Service, is a little messed up right now, and everything's behind and slow, or at least in my area. I sold the package on eBay, and I dropped it off for shipping on the 13th of May, and it has not even left the post office yet. So everything's slow, especially in my area. But I want to just shout him out. The channel is All the World's a Stage. Fantastic guy, nice dude, good videos, fantastic music taste. Is running a contest right now. I'm going to enter that contest soon. I've been busy, and have not been around to making a video yet. But check him out. He's a great guy. I want to shout him out anyway, even though his records did not come yet. We're hoping they're not lost and just, slow. But whenever we do get them, I will make another video showing what he sent me. But just shout him out anyway, because he's fantastic. Go enter his contest, sub him. All right, guys, so this is kind of funny. We were just talking about how we hoped it, came, and we hope the package wasn't lost. But shout out Steve, All the World's a Stage. His package finally arrived completely safely. And just briefly, I'm going to show you what he sent me. This is great. I was hoping to get all of these in the same video. But he went ahead and sent me Chris Squire, Fish Out of Water, and Alpha by Asia. I have a lot of Yes. I do not have this, and I am so excited to listen to this. This is one of those records I've been waiting to listen to until I got it on vinyl, because I knew I could get it. And I've never heard this album. I have Asia's First. If you don't know, they're like an awesome prog supergroup from like the 80s. And he sent me their second album, so I can't wait to spin these. Once again, these are from Steve at All the World's a Stage. I'm so glad these arrived. I was really worried that they might have gotten lost in the mail, but like I said, everything has been backed up in the mail system. But like I said, guys, thank you all. Have a great day. All the channels mentioned are linked in the description.